flight attendant. I don't know.
Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my video. So today's video is going to be 10 tips on how to pass your face-to-face and get that CGO that you've been craving for with the airline that you chose. So these are 10 tips that I actually give out to a lot of people. They DM me quite often, and if you guys want to hear my advice, then please keep watching. And sorry about the background noise, my daughter is awake. I decided to start filming earlier, but I was doing like a TikTok video and then I was getting ready and I couldn't finish in time because she woke up. So she's over here playing, getting into stuff. What is this? These tips are kind of the same for every airline. One moment. So yeah, I wrote them down. So number one is very obvious, is to actually dress the part. So what I mean by dress the part is not necessarily look like a flight attendant or wear a scarf, is actually look put together, wear a nice outfit, have it nice and ironed, don't have it wrinkled, make sure your nails are not crazy or a crazy color. Just make sure your nails are neat as well. Your makeup is not too heavy, not too light. Then also make sure that your hair is put away out of your face, have a nice watch on. Okay, so again, not necessarily looking like a flight attendant or putting a scarf on, but make sure you look neat and put together and you're not going in there looking crazy. They want to see you like if you're on the line already. Number two is smile. Smile a lot. Oh yeah. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're smiling, look like you're having a good time, that you're not down or depressed, or you're not nervous. Just try to smile as much as you can so that it looks like you're having a good time and you're happy to be there. Nobody wants a flight attendant that's not happy to be there. So just make sure you try to smile as much as you can and that you're happy. And number three is pretty obvious, is to be confident. I tell this to everybody that I meet and everybody that asks me questions about being a flight attendant, is to be confident. Confident is key. Just don't be overly confident or cocky in a sense. They don't want someone that's just talking about themselves constantly. You want to be confident about the job that you're going to show them, that you are good for this job. Excuse me. Sorry for the distraction. Number four is have some great questions to ask the interviewer. This is what I did. It actually helped me a lot for the company that I'm already working for. With my company, I asked really good questions. I'm gonna give you two examples. The first one is, what qualities do you look for in a candidate? And I always had a smile. And another question I asked was, how do you like being a flight attendant for blank airways? Or because you're asking their perspective, and they actually said, oh, that's a great question, that nobody really asked me that before. So ask smart questions, think of smart questions. You can Google questions to ask interviewers, but have them ready, at least 2 or 3, because you're going to be doing different interviews. Number 5 is to follow directions. I don't know how many times I've been in an interview where people do not follow directions. For example, in the beginning, this is from what I remember, when you introduce yourself, they said to keep it short because there's a lot of people trying to get through that part. Don't come up with a big speech, just keep it short. That's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Try not to go too crazy. If they're telling you to make a short speech about yourself, don't give a long whole biography, just give a short speech. Number 6 is, so I've been to quite a few interviews and most of them had group activities. If there is a group activity, participate. I know there's a lot of introverts out there and it's hard to kind of interact in a group setting, but this is going to be your lifestyle. You're going to be interacting with co-workers, you're going to be interacting with customers. You want to interact in the group activity as much as you can. Try to participate even if you feel nervous. They want to see if you're good in a group setting, so try to participate as much as you can. Okay, number 7, this is what I always tell people as well. Number 7 is to think of times that you went above and beyond for a customer, and just remember that in the back of your head. That way you think quick on your feet. So if they ask you a question, for example, sometimes they might ask you a negative question, always trying to turn into a positive. That's another tip of mine that I didn't add, but always try to make it into a positive, because sometimes they're going to ask you negative questions and you always want to turn it into a positive. And tip number 8 is to be on time. This is very self-explanatory. I always recommend getting a hotel close to the interview. That way you're on time and you're not rushing around and trying to find parking. Okay, number 9 is actually something that I just added, is basically to do your research on the company you're looking to get hired. Example, if you're looking to get hired at Delta, look at their cultures and values and integrate it in your interview. For example, why do you want to work for Delta? Because the culture and the values in Delta align with my lifestyle and I want to grow within a company. So number 10 is to have fun with it. Try not to be too stressed because every interview is a learning opportunity. If you feel like you haven't done a good job in the interview, just try to keep going and keep having that smile on your face. Like I said, every interview has a great learning opportunity. It took me 2 years to be a flight attendant, so you can do it. Just keep trying. If you don't get it the first time, it's okay. It's not a big deal. You can keep on going. My company is currently not hiring right now, but once they are hiring, I will link it down below. You guys can come back to this video if you guys are looking to get hired with my company, but we're not hiring right now. I'll let you guys know in the future if we are hiring. I will link it down below and also link it on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow my Instagram. Also, I just started a TikTok. I'm going to be doing some fun videos on there, so if you guys want to follow that, I'm also going to leave it down below. But yeah, that's my video. That's how you pass it. Just follow these directions and have fun with it. Try not to beat yourself up if you don't get it the first time. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and if you guys have any other questions, you guys can go ahead and DM me on Instagram. I like to get to know you guys other than YouTube, but I do want to pin your guys' wings soon. I need to pin someone's wings. One of my subscribers' wings. That'll be so amazing. I'll actually film it. If you guys get through like the interview and all that good stuff, and you guys get to training and you guys DM me, I might pick someone to pin wings for. I have a couple of people that I might pin wings for, so who's gonna be my first? Let me know. And my daughter is making a mess over here, so I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe once again. I never know what to do with my hands. I know it's kind of awkward. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna remove glass now. Not necessarily, like I said, again, not. Because I like to get you good.